How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? How you getting it in? Body getting it funny. What's going on, people?
I don't know if you know about this story, but I'm going to share it with you. Eric and David enjoyed Niagara Falls on their first day of their honeymoon back in 2016. Now, if you know about this couple, but I'm going to share it with you now. They was asked the question, are you the husband or the wife? We would rather one step assign a gender role to us and let us love each other than committed ways, regardless of the role we play in a relationship. Now, this is the story. Last night, my husband David and I had the privilege to speak to a class on sex, ethnicity, race, and gender at the School of Public Health for the State University in New York at Downstate, SUNY Downstate. We were invited by the professors of the class, who is of the board of the organizations where I work. Now, David and I were there to talk about our story and how we fell in love. The students were there to learn about gay relationships in a setting where they could ask us questions without fear. One of the questions we were asked, which have been asked by a small kid, was, I don't understand that you are married, so which one of you are the husband and which one of you the wife? Now, it is easy for a gay person to get offended by this question. David later admitted that he was offended, saying, why would someone even ask that? Don't they understand? I think about it differently. I read an article recently quoted by RuPaul, a gay icon, who said the people are just mulling over certain words will have asked themselves, is this word coming from a place of love or a place of hate? That's how you differentiate that what is real. Now, the student was asking to understand, not to throw shade or demonstrate hate. As I looked at the class, I related to the same questions that I had been asked by my 4-year-old nephew, who had been in the ring bearer in our wedding. Now, my older brother and his wife were so shocked that he asked it, as then tried to apologize to cover it up. I raised my hand to stop them as I hugged my nephew Christopher and explained. And this is what he said. Uncle Eric and Uncle David are both husbands. You don't have to have a wife or a mommy in our relationship to be happy, as long as we love each other. As I related my story, I realized that there are probably more reasons why someone would ask this question or think but not dare ask. One of the biggest reasons is that we gay people are fighting not to be assigned a gender or role all at the time of our relationships or a life. People see that and they are more confused. That's what to be clear label and they see clear boundaries in the relationship. Society dictates marriage and it must be a man and a woman and a husband and a wife, or one is nurturing and one who is not. Now, in our family, my dad works as an outside job of the house. He works outside of the house and brings home the money, while my mom, who raised 4 kids, does all of our cooking, cleaning, organizing, laundry, sewing, gardening, ironing, and shopping and other household chores. I grew up knowing that the most house near me, men and women follow traditional stereotypes, gender roles. That isn't the case anymore. Not everyone in every small town I grew up with. There are new houses, husbands, working wives, and many families who are both partners take on their working relationship and housekeeping and child rearing and struggles in today's economy to get ahead. Now, in the LGBT organization, we frequently ask people which pronoun would they like to be used and how would they like to be identified. Unlike earlier times in my life when I heard this question about which one of us was the husband and wife, I remembered that's not everyone wants to fit in that traditional gender role spectrum. Instead of being squirky and responding, hopefully this will help open people's mind. So this is what he said. He said, David and I both identify as men. We are both attracted to each other. We are both husband in our relationship. Every relationship is different. In every relationship, one person of the couple identifies as the wife And the other person, the advisor, said, okay, I just said that. So he says that that was just one of the interesting questions that was asked, but it was one that affected us the most. It was clear that people in the class came from all walks of life and had different levels of experiences with gay people. We were honored to be able to expose them to the life and try to provide them with the experiences and dialogue that they may help them as the students be healthcare professionals when they're graduates, so they can work alongside of us, make our community safer and healthier, and individuals regarding a race, gender, ethnicity, of sexual orientation. Now, this went out as far as, you know, well, it went out as published as far as being today and stuff, and it was showing me in reference to, these two guys getting married and stuff, and it went out and everything about them being married, and Eric and David, so they got married back in 2016, and they seem to be very happy and stuff, and it went all across the internet. So I'm just giving you a heads up because it was like on a Hoffman post, and it was saying, are you the husband or are you the wife? But anyway, congratulations. Love is love. Love has no gender. And I want to hear your comments on this. And I want to let you know I love you and thank you for watching Catch the Rain.